perhaps.
I can increase recruitment on that Zeri. We're having a small populational boost since.
Got a location for a fleet of consortium ships.
Oh.
Okay.
Something called the
Anyone
Aggressor
big on board
class.
with them? Oh,
Don't think I've heard of it.
Oh, it's basically a subjugator, it seems. Wait, it does an ion blast and then it fires a ball of energy. Huh.
Okay, what about other armaments?
So apparently it is very vulnerable if we hit it in the right spot.
Yeah,
okay,
that sounds
so
about
it's
right.
just a long-range artillery ship then.
There's also a Vengeance class. It doesn't have any shields, but it has 4 mass drivers.
Well, what kind of mass drivers are we talking? Are we talking like turreted, like normal ship level gun ship, or like
Yeah, I think so.
ventral, or not ventral, like across the fucking length of the ship, like super cannons?
I don't think anyone has those.
Not anymore.
There's also a Crusader class Corvette.
We can take that out. Although I would rather steal it. Those things are pretty good. Quite expensive though.
Oh, it's a Mandalorian design.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure mine is too. I don't remember if it's a Crusader or if it's a different one, but if I can get it, I'll refit it, train some boys up, and then.
So this is the fastest Corvette currently in existence.
Hmm.
I knew they built them tough, but I didn't know they built them fast too.
Okay, so the Vengeance class with the mass drivers has a cloaking device.
A frigate with a cloaking device?
What?
Oh, and it has, looks like, big self-destruct.
Why? That's such a waste.
I guess that would explain why they put mass drivers in.
Yeah, it is thick armor, but it is slow as fuck. Oh yeah, it needs to cloak.
Like that being used to. Yeah, I can see a ship like that being used to bait bomber.
Yeah, so
Bait 'em in, then destroy the ticket.
yeah, to even get close to enemies, that's why it needs a cloak.
Yeah.
So what's the play? Are we gonna go kill him?
Not now. Need a strategy first. All up to the strategist in command. Alright, the aggressor uses linked ion plasma cannon. Ah, Zahn has a custom aggressor. Called the Merciless. Super heavy plasma cannon launcher.
Oh boy.
So, if we even stand a chance against this fleet, we'll probably need our entire fleet. Oh, it has a cloaking device too!
Zahn must have raided the Empire's vaults on Stygium already. That.
I'd say send the info to boss and he can deal with it.
Oh, he's getting it already.
Yeah, this is definitely, it's definitely gonna.
I'm getting intel from, like, I get intel in general from both Vanguard Intelligence and my network, and I share our intelligence with my network stuff. Though it does depend on if boss actually reads it. The fuck is it? Keldabe. That's how you pronounce it.
Keldabe.
They labeled it as
City.
the scariest vessel. Oh, and he has a few Venators too.
Oh, now I know. Saber, that is an almost legendary old Mandalorian warship design. One of the toughest warships ever built, in fact.
Yes. What I see here, they're able to take on ISDs.
What are we talking about?
Keldabe.
Oh, those
Battleship.
are based. I want one.
Yes. Maybe we take them on. I don't know.
Yeah, right, dude. Do you know how many people we would need? We'd need everyone in this room and everyone on this planet to even think about fucking boarding that thing. Fuck, we would need our entire ground force to just even, like propose to fucking invade that thing.
Alright. 25 turbo lasers. 15 heavy ion cannons. 2 mass drivers, missile launchers. 5 heavy tractor beams, shield leeching tech. 40 fighters, 6,000 crew. Though it's not that big, but...
Yeah, but like, think about how much ammo we would have to expunge just to get rid of those fuckers.
You know...
Well, about boarding maneuver, supposed to work smart, not hard. Take key locations quickly, so that way you can conquer the ship and lock in the survivors.
Yeah, I was about to suggest we board.
Okay, well then, what kind of ship do you propose we use? Unless if you want to land directly in the fucking hangar, then we don't have anything. Other than, like,
Still.
some old fucking CIS, like, droid pods that we could use.
We do have boarding pods, remember?
For
You
humans?
might have more than one, by the way.
Alright, fuck. I mean, if we can take a Keldabe, I'm not gonna fucking, like, complain. I'm just saying, I think it's cool, but it's not, like, our biggest thing we should be focusing on. 'Cause
We should still
it's a
plan it
pipe
out
dream
in
at most.
case we encounter it.
Stormships fought us before, and they're no saying they won't fight us again.
Yeah. I mean, all the strategies we make on our own, I send to the strategists, in case there's any good ideas in there.
Alright, well then, tell me this. What do we do with all the prisoners if we take Keldabe?
And that's up to who
They're
handles it.
mercenaries. Probably just buy them off.
Or kill
That
them.
would actually not be too bad of an idea.
Alright. So, apparently this strategist is saying that it's dumb, but computer says we could do it.
I'm saying I'm always up for a good fucking slaughter, and plus, I have to test out my new toy. So...
The Vector?
What? No, my new fucking mech.
Oh, that.
My biggin. Yeah. Still in the process of making its weapons, but should be done by the end of the...
So, if we were to take it on, we'll need the fleet. Take on the consortium.
Yeah, definitely.
Need the entire thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want to take out Tiberzon, apparently he's always on his flagship. So, we're gonna have to do a big battle to take him out.
So...
And we will...
We
Apparently,
can
we need to capture the flagship.
We can use the boarding of the Keldabe as a... what's it called? A diversion. Because I'm assuming their fleet formation is going to be somewhat tightly knit, to where Tiberzon, not wanting to lose one of his main flagships, may or may not ferry some of his own marines over to there. So, in that case, us four, or four of us, and then the rest of the crew go to take this Keldabe. We go in on one of our stealth ships, land on the hangar, and I assume since the aggressor is a capital ship, but still not such a big capital ship as a Keldabe, from what I'm hearing, it's just a long-ass gun, right?
So, I got his fleet formation.
Okay. Draw it out for me.
His flagship is in the front.
Huh?
But it's tightly escorted by Crusaders and IPVs. And there's Star Vipers too. All time, so we can't bomb them.
We can try to pull him into an asteroid field, use the asteroids themselves to clear out any of his fighter and corvette escort. But I don't think he's gonna be moving.
He has experience with asteroid fields.
Okay, well then where does the Keldabe sit?
Let me check.
Okay, well then the plan should be we use the force or the fucking fleet.
There's two.
Out
They're in the back.
What? That's stupid. They're a broadside ship.
Yeah, putting
you should
your
have them
short-range brawlers in the back and putting your long-range artillery in the front.
Unless if what he's planning to do is have it in sort of a wedge formation, have the enemy come directly to the front of his formation, and then like canny the bitch and have both wings fucking close in on it.
Yes,
so
exactly. That's what it is.
Like, okay, well, easy fix. You just fucking hit him in the side. And then he would have to move his entire formation while getting pelted by lasers. Or fuck, spread out your force. Have an advanced force, spring the trap. While it's getting fucked, have your larger force come in on the side and destroy them from behind.
Well, a flanking maneuver would be kind of required for something like an aggressor anyway, since, you know, trying to face one down from the front would be side.
Oh. So, he probably has gravity wells to prevent that. And I don't think that precise jump would work. It's nearly impossible.
You don't even need a precise jump. Just hide your main force in, like, I don't know, a fucking, like, the gravity well of a gas giant. Like, It would just be that easy. It doesn't. You don't even have to like go into atmosphere. You can just hide behind it where the sensors don't hit.
Well,
and then when the fucking rotation of the planet
why
gets
should
like,
he
fuck, you can
pursue
go.
us?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't need to. Sublight engines can get you half a system in like an hour top. I don't think he's going to be able to destroy an entire half a fleet in an hour.
So, do you know what he graduated from?
What?
He's an Imperial Academy graduate.
Okay.
And judging from our past experience with him, we're probably gonna have to just... It's gonna be difficult to outsmart him.
Okay, well then we don't have to outsmart. Another thing we could do is just borrow Valen's ISD. Give him some kind of like payment or something. And integrate it into our force. And there we go. We have another
Alright,
capital ship.
I think
and
computer's
therefore-
gonna call me or something. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it'd be best if you guys could discuss this with directly.
This one.
There he is.
Oh, on the wrong ball.
Look at that.
No.
Oh.
Right. Let's get down to business. Hey, everyone, pay attention. Hello?
Yes?
Yeah. We're listening.
You need to at least acknowledge that you can hear me.
I
Alright,
can
we
hear
can
you
hear
just
you.
fine. I just figured you want to talk to the fleet people, or not me. I'm around.
Well, it is very unlikely you'll be able to succeed in any sort of siege versus Tiberzon. He is a smart person, at minimum. And he has the hardship. If he's gonna go down, if he's set on their feet, then he'll likely just hyperspace away. We have no gravity wells in our fleet, so I don't see a way we can just simply pin him down.
Doesn't he have gravity wells in his?
Most likely, but they're probably patrol craft. Meaning they will jump with him. And he's probably not stupid enough to allow a gravity well ship to be hijacked.
What's the amount of time that it takes for a ship to, or a gravity well to activate and deactivate?
20 seconds.
Shit.
20 seconds after deactivation to reactivate. It is near instant when you activate it. But yes, Tiberzon's fleet is smart. It's adaptable. He probably does not do the same thing twice. Meaning the pincer maneuver he was likely doing, he will not repeat on a smart opponent. The only thing we have that would easily defeat his fleet is the subjugator. It's massive. It outscales any ship in his fleet. However,
Not
2 aggressors is probably enough to destroy our ion cannon.
Plus, we'd
And
probably
besides-
have to wait until it's refitted.
Refit is done. Whole reinforcement
really?
is what we're doing. Yes,
Oh,
we have
okay.
a son of a designer who recruited his father to rebuild this thing.
Good point. You moved the armament to it as well, right?
What was the armament?
Was that the plan? The fucking two ISD ones getting torn apart and put onto that bitch?
I am unaware of this. The replating is being done by salvage from Boreas.
Okay.
Huh.
We talked about that. Are you talking about his ISDs, Valen's?
Yeah, how you talked about
We
that,
just talked
doing
about that 3
like,
days
as a-
ago. I don't think they have time to do that yet.
Yeah.
We haven't even seen
Who
the
knows?
ISDs you are talking about.
Alright, well, it's probably just something that we were talking about as just ideas, like. Is there any other forces trying to go after Tiber at the moment?
The Imperials were, but they stopped. The Rebel Alliance seems to not care. The Black Sun tried to, they were defeated.
Now they're in shambles.
It's likely that Tiberzon was the reason why Prince Zizor was killed. Jabba the Hutt, he is dead. Meaning he has no enemies other than crime syndicates that do not fuck with him. Meaning we are the last avenue. The only alliance I see foreseeable that would go after Tiberzon is the Corporate Sector Authority.
And their shit is too old to fight him one-on-one.
That is false. Does not matter how old their stuff is, it is still numerous. They possess a Bulwark Mark III. I do not think anything Zahn owns could compete with that, other than his aggressors in Kaldabi.
Hmm.
The Corporate Sector Authority has a lot of separatist ships. Munificence, Recusants, Providences.
That's not too good for us.
That is good for us. Munificents are twinks, but they're heavy hitters.
Yeah, you just have them sit in the back line and they can instantly destroy anything. Well, not instantly, but have a pretty good destruction rate.
But are you willing to form an alliance with the Corporate Sector Authority?
I'm cool with them now. If y'all want to, then
As of right now, Tiberzon has not angered the Corporate Sector Authority, so they are probably unwilling to side with us.
I see.
I
Alright, well then
can't
that
really
means we
think
either...
of anyone else. There is the possibility of recruiting the Mandalorians from Mandalore. They were defeated in combat and were conquered by the Zod Consortium for a brief time, where they stole their designs and are using their designs to wage war across the galaxy. I'm sure they would like to have some revenge on that. Mandel Hypernautics, most definitely.
Tiber recruits Mandalorians, right?
No,
Shit.
he has never recruited Mandalorian. Not from my knowledge.
Alright, well then, yeah, I'd say trying to enter talks with Mandalorians would be good, but I don't think they have much to gain other than, well, they do like their battle.
The reclamation of their vessels would probably be a good offer.
But I want a Kaldabe. Or a Kandosi, those are cool too.
I do not think they employ Kandosis anymore. Mandel Hypernautics has not done that for a while.
Yeah, but they're just a cool design, you know? I'm getting off top. If we can somehow formulate plans with the Mandalorians, that would be great. However, I don't know if... Do they have a substantial enough fighting force to increase our chances?
Most likely. Just give me a minute, I'm checking it. Interesting. You're going to be looking for a man called Sen Shiza. He's the current Mandalore.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
I ever heard of.
I believe he's a clone trooper. Or something else. He's intelligence, from what I know. He might be an Alpha class ARC trooper. Do not trust those.
Okay.
Those are the most elite clone troopers to exist.
Alpha.
My data is incorrect. Franchise is not the same.
Oh.
Why? That was unusual. My data was lying. Ben Shiza is just a person.
Mm-hmm. Who's the current Mandalore then?
Ben Shiza.
Yeah.
The person I was looking at
Oh.
was a person named Spock.
I see. Well,
We'll
if we
have
can,
to speak with him.
if we can get into talks with them, then maybe we can work something out.
We have good faith with the Mandalorians. After all, Alan Dax can technically be called one. They probably not accept that title. However,
I mean,
Boss possessing what he possesses might be a swaying factor.
talking about the Mask of Mandalore? I don't think they really
Yes, the
recognize that
mask-
symbol.
Does not matter. It is still a prized treasure, like the dark saber.
It's a nice trinket that they might find cool. Think of how much shit I've done for a nice trinket that I find cool.
They're both artifacts.
Fair.
My suggestion is to get on the good side of the Mandalorians, since we need to reclaim the dark saber, and we already have the Mask of Mandalore. So you need to locate whoever the owner of the dark saber is at the moment.
Oh boy, and I know exactly who it is.
We can go kill him?
I said, well, he already has a bounty. You've already been given the goal for it. Say the next time you find him, do it.
Okay.
I have a rough location already.
I suggest you do this. The longer we wait, the more vessels that Tiber's takes.
Indeed.
All right.
I say we go.
How about it, guys? Want to kill a Mandalorian?
Sure. If I can take his
I will
armor,
continue.
I'm down.
Let me finish the speaking of the Mandalorians. We also have the good faith with those other Mandalorians we recruited that one.
That is
Yes.
true. They did live with us for like 6 years.
Count
Longer.
Rogavatis is a great smith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We rescued a Mandalorian named Star. We did not kill Boba Fett, who is technically a Mandalorian.
Yep.
You have Jango, well, from what I am aware of, Jango Fett was rejected by the Mandalorian. But you still possess Jango Fett's West Guard,
Yep.
and you possess Count Dooku's lightsaber.
Not at the moment.
Valen has
We
that
still-
bitch.
Well, it does not matter. It's still technically in our possession.
Yeah.
That's true.
The Mandalorians, even though they probably do not follow the path of the Mask of Mandalore, will still accept. Same with the Darksaber. They're both just valuable,
Pieces
and
of
they
their
have
history.
great Mandalorian history. Now the only thing else we could get to them is Darth Maul's lightsaber. Darth Maul is believed to be alive, at least according to what I know.
Maybe.
I mean, we've fucked with harder Siths, right? Like the fucking guy who physically couldn't die.
Those are rather weak, I will say. Combat
Those weren't real.
data on all those Sith that were unkillable were not that spectacularly strong. In fact, I could neutralize most of them now.
Huh.
Those weren't real Sith anyway, right?
They were cultists. What do you expect? They can never, if they were truly massive threats to the galaxy, why do you think the Emperor never took care of them?
That's a good point.
Yeah, Maul, however, if he's still around, he won't be easy.
He is a true Sith.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough one. Though,
Double-bladed lightsaber, also practiced in Jarkai. He is very, very dangerous. Might I suggest bringing Boss along for this?
yeah.
If we ever locate them, it is a top priority to either... I do not consider that recruiting him.
Huh.
That is a nigh impossibility. However, it is feasible.
Worth a try.
I mean, the last front exactly fared too well.
Well, who knows?
I mean,
It is
hey,
up in
having
the
a
air.
Sith in our ranks would be kind of sick.
True.
Besides, I am sure Valen is interested in this person.
Yet.
I am thinking of other incentives the Mandalorians want. Be advised. Well, actually, Saber is a wanted Mandalorian asset. Do you remember the Clone Wars? You were under the possession of a Mandalorian. Do you remember that?
No.
You were under the possession of a Cal Scarata.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, perhaps you would be a bargaining chip.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, an artifact that can kill things. Can't think of anything a Mandalorian would want more than that.
Yes, I will give them me.
I am very sure they do not want you, but it is a slight possibility.
Yes.
The other thing we have in our graces is that we eliminated a threat to the Mandalorian's way of life, the HKs.
True.
HKs had a favorite target, and you were unaware of it, but it was Mandalorians.
I look as
Without
their
Jedi
tech.
around, they were the next best thing.
Yeah.
You have a few bargaining chips. I recommend you attempt to kill the owner of the Darksaber. And if not, make him surrender the weapon. With the security lockdown lifted, you are free to do anything you want, but here are some recommendations, what I have stated. Does that all work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Strategists will work on calculating the odds without the Mandalorian help for the time being. However, we will work on if they help as well.
Alright, cool. Okay, let's go kill someone.
Do we even know where he is right now? Said you have a rough
Saber
location,
does.
right?
Yeah.
Murder time, come on. It's time to go.
Kicking ass is my specialty.
I would hope so. That's why you're so big. Oh, shit. You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna go finish up some paperwork real quick.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Send you the coordinates.
Ready to go, A1?
Yeah, I guess. Do we know where he is? Like
Still
at
waiting
this
on him.
moment,
Got the
or was this like
location.
a? Alrighty.
Alright. So I'll send it to you.
Hmm. You think I should go back to base and grab a ship with a better fuel economy?
If you want, it'll delay you.
Alright, I'll bring one too, I guess.